It's just bare baby mamas just getting pregnant, like bare chicks are just getting pregnant. It's a joke thing, really and truly, man.
Babies making babies.
For real. Bare young girl, you get me? Just breathing out the place. Joke thing, joke thing.
Life's a contest, let's see who gets the furthest. Not me, I'm behind the rest. Raw boy, but that's what I expect. I'm used to it, from a life of neglect. No one cares. Sometimes I wanna die and then just resurrect. I keep deep thinking, shrinking into a world of my own. Am I alone? Well, I was born alone and I'll most probably die alone. I keep the low tone, welcome to my zone. Enter, I'm not aggressive nor violent. I keep silent and I witness. New age world of deviousness, two-faced bitches. Low pay public building money earning businesses. I witness the quickness, this fastly growing sickness for money. It's not funny, it's greed. I ask, do you agree? Or is it just me that sees the same things constantly? I'm not sure anymore, no one's with me. I must be going mad. I ask for help, but no one's there for me. They're looking out for themselves.
What do you think are some of the reasons why they're getting pregnant?
It's just because they're horny, man. It's like, it's a thing where, it's like, if there's no Johnny there, you get me, they're just still on it, man. They're just still on it, man. It's mad, man.
So like when you're flexing, or you know, if your brethrens are flexing and that, it's like, do they sort of like come with the...
Yeah, man, yeah. Definitely.
Or they're waiting for the woman to come with the contraception? Who's coming with the
Nah,
contraception?
man, you got to carry that 24/7, you get me? Always. No matter where you go, man, you got to keep that on your pocket.
So you and your boys are always packed?
Yeah, always. Not now, though. No, that's the thing, but, you get me? But always packed, man, always.
So how old are you now?
15 at the moment, really. 15 to 16.
Okay. And do you know people that are baby mums now, baby fathers?
Yeah.
I know quite a lot. Quite a lot. Obviously, I'm not going to name their names because they might not like it. But yeah, we do know quite a lot of people around our area that are going through that problem, the same situation. But it's not. Some of it is forced on them, and some of it, it's their own choice.
So what do you think it takes to support a child?
Just you gotta have that love, you get me? You gotta want that child to have that child, you know, once there. You gotta have the paper as well, man. If the paper's not there, then there's no point, man. Don't rely on the government, man. It's not working, man.
So how do you look upon young people that have babies roughly around the same age as you are now?
Their life.
It's their life, innit? If they want to do something, they can do it, innit?
Some people look down on them like it's something bad, but sometimes it couldn't just be bad. Sometimes it's people that they know that they're going to do it, they're going to treat their baby right, and they know what they're doing. They're taking the time out of their life. Like, they know that they don't want to do the clubbing and that, so the baby thing's more of their time. But some people have just had it, and they just want to give their baby to their mum to look after her, and that ain't right. But
Yeah, but there's some kids that wanted to get pregnant for a big front. Trust me, I'm pregnant. I want to be. Look, I've got a baby. And
Start paying everyone.
Yeah. But then there's some man just says they really do want a baby,
I wouldn't even get me young.
Well, you just want the income support, yeah? You just want a bit of money, innit?
So not living off benefits and all that?
Yeah, man, it's not good, man. You might as well just hook yourself up with a job, man. Save your dough. Years, and then just have your baby, you get me? You want your baby to grow up good, you get me? Not in poverty, you know what I'm trying to say?
sometimes it's like a fashion thing, like a baby's a new handbag and that. But sometimes it's just different ways, really, just different ways.
So when do you think you're going to be at the right age?
Wait, about 20 something, man. In the 20s, man. Early 20s, man. Yeah, man. Early 20s, man. What you on about, man? By then, you should have your paper, man. You should have that, man. You should be supporting that, man. Get me?
When you're ready, like flipping, say I've got the paper, the house, the job, she's got the job, and we're ready to support the baby and that, then you can have a baby, innit? But if you ain't got nothing to support it, then it's stupid having one, because there's no point really.
I would say that personally I think that's too young because they're still developing as people, their emotions are still developing. But if they've got the right support from the government, from their families especially, then there's no reason why they can't bring up children.
Do you think there could be more support in society though for the young mothers, young fathers?
Wait, there could be, yeah, because really and truly, there ain't nothing for no one like our age out here, yeah. Really and truly, it's either you're making money or you're on just spitting lyrics or you're on some chicks thing, like.
You might have some friends or know of people that have had kids young. From your eyes, has it been difficult for them or?
People I've known that they're around a little older than 15 or 16, but they've still been able to do it, and they said it's completely changed their life and it's made them a better person. You can definitely see it's been a positive thing for them, but for people that haven't got their families with them, they can really struggle with it and find that, you know, if they could go back, they would change it.
In the next few years, I expect to see myself well adjusted. I expect to have a mortgage and I expect to be driving. At the moment, I'm learning to do like my driving lessons and I'm doing quite well. And I'm already in a part-time job as it is in youth work. And in the next few years, I know that everything's going to be good because I'm a very ambitious person and I just want the best for my child. And if I'm sitting on my butt at home, not working, then my child is going to have them same kind of outlook and I don't want that. So my aim is to just be a good role model, and I know that my baby father thinks exactly the same thing as I do. Obviously it's harder for him as a black male, but at least, you know, my child has his father there. So we'll help build him up to be a nice, strong black man that will have good ambition in life.
Do you reckon boredom plays a big part?
Yeah, because when I'm bored, like, it's link some chicks, you get me? It's linking chicks, like. If you ain't got nothing else to do, yeah, like, nothing, you're linking chicks all the time, and boy, you're gonna breed soon, man. Trust. If you ain't got nothing else to do, man, you keep walking gal, boy.
So do you MC a bit as well?
Yeah, I've got two.
Do you think you can do some little freestyle on the same subject we've just been talking about?
Freestyle, yeah. Bomber, okay. Listen, you're gonna get hurt up and all of your boys get gone back up. You're gonna get licked down anytime I catch you slipping in Luton town. Yeah, you're gonna get weighed in, yeah, all of your boys' face get caved in. Now you got cold feet. Every time I see you walking on the high street now, take the high street to the back street, yeah, we're in the back street. You don't ever want to track that peak, but I got a new toy and I named it Rory to captivate in any of your boys. Nah, you don't know me, not S-P-I-A-R-I-T. Run up on your boys like C-I-D and the S-T-R, yeah, double-E-T.
You're not really ready for the level that I'm bringing. If I'm coming to get ends, then I'm gonna start swinging and I draw for the 9 and you're gonna start winging. Put 4 shots, then I'm gonna be killing them niggas trying to run up a bit ends and try warn my niggas, but they don't realise that we're raw niggas. We're the straight up LD3 niggas.
But you haven't got a baby.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on babies?
It's not
babies,
really,
you know,
I mean,
so.
obviously at the end of the day, they're not grown up themselves, so it's not very, you know, it's not good for them to have a baby now because they won't know what they're doing and stuff, but I don't know, it's just like,
when would you say would be the right age, would you say?
the right
or
age
the right time?
to have a kid. To have a kid, I'd say, yeah, when you're in your 20s, when you know you've matured and you know, sort of like, yeah, I don't know, sort of like 23, 24 perhaps, yeah.
Over 22 probably, after uni and stuff is done.
Say like maybe acquaintances or people you might know from school or from where you lived before that have kids young. Has it been difficult for some of them? Has it been okay for some of them?
It's been hard for a lot of them, not the ones we know back in the school days.
Hard, but
They just end up living off like.
But then they learn to cope with it. I guess it does. They don't work. Yeah, it does. I don't know. In a way, you know, it does make them responsible themselves because they know they've got to take care of someone else as well. Now, obviously, it's hard at first. But.
Do you know, I don't actually know anyone that's had any kids early because all my friends are pretty much Asian. Asian people, I don't know. In my opinion, don't really have kids at young ages. They probably get married first and have kids, which personally I think is a better idea as well, which I think I would do as well.
Like, I've got a friend, she's 18 now, she's got 2 children. One's 8 months and one is 3. And I've known her since I was like 12. And I used to always say, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a barrister. And all she ever said to me was that she wanted to be a mum. And then she met somebody that could support her and does support her. And they're bringing up their 2 kids great. So I don't put it down. I think that each to their own, but I don't like people that do bring children into the world and claim off the government and think that that's okay and do nothing with their lives. If they're just bringing a child into the world as the easy option, as the easy way out, then I don't respect those people at all.
Where do you think this sex education plays a role in it? Do you think is the message getting across, or do you think it's not getting across?
I think kids don't take it seriously. They probably think it's a joke in school because of the age it probably starts at. Because I think because we had it done in year 6, and I think at that age most kids are probably embarrassed about stuff, so they make fun of it. So if they probably started teaching it, not so seriously, but gradually from like probably year 4 or something, then the kids won't find it embarrassing and stuff.
I could take the easy way out. I could get pregnant and I could get a council flat and I could get money weekly and things like that. But then I'd look at people that are paying their taxes and know that I'm taking money off them. Like my mum, she's never worked. She's grown up on the social, claiming benefits. And sometimes, like, I only work part-time, but when I do work and I do get that little bit of tax taken out, I think, well, wait a minute, I'm paying for other people to do nothing, the easy way out. I'm paying for them to put nappies on their kids. It's not fair that people have to do that. And I think that if they want to create this system and have this system where people can claim, make it for certain circumstances. Don't just make it an easy way out, because if you're getting money for nothing, you're not going to work. You're not going to find a way of getting out of that system. But if that money's now taken away from you or is lessened, then you know that you're going to have to do something. The government are making it too easy for people to have babies and claim and things like that, and they need to stop doing that. They need to encourage people to get off benefits rather than get on them, and that's what they're doing.
In this system of a new age world, new age boys and new age girls, they hold the title, all trained, black belt, street beats. I'm from the streets as well, but I ain't no Jackie Chan. I'm just Chris J, speaking my mind again and again. Good things come to those who wait. Well, I'm still waiting for that day, for that big break, make my money and then fly away. You take me for a joker, but not once have I bust joke. This is serious now. Save my pennies, pray for pounds. I'm already down. Nothing else can bring me lower. I'll show you. I've been in the gutter before, I've done crime. But forget that, I won't go back. I look forward to better things. And if I ever do go back, I'll rewind and replay this track and remember what I stand for.
And not all teenage parents are, low down or whatless or rubbish or, just breathe out the place, because it don't always work like that. I'm a young mother, I had him at 18, I'm doing very well. And in my role at work, I'll be offering my services to help other young mothers do exactly the same thing as what I'm doing.
Lastly and surely, what kind of message would you give out to young people now?
Don't do it. It's not a joke thing, it's serious.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a child, make sure you're in a relationship, you know that man's going to stay with you, and that's who you want to be with.
So what's your final word? What would you say to the young generation that are coming up now?
If I was going to say one thing to them, I'd say, definitely think about it before you decide to have children. Don't rush into it. Don't rush into anything.
My overall message about teenage pregnancy is that, it can be hard and, it can be difficult, but if you are a teenage parent, then all you can do is do your best for that child and make sure that you make a decision to do the right things, because only you know what is right. But at the end of the day, you might be single, you might have your partner there. You just have to do what you're doing for the child.
Careful when you're out, you drink and stuff, but make sure that you always keep a condom, regardless of whether you know you're not going to have sex, but you should always keep one on you and just be safe.
Just don't have sex.
Yeah, just don't have it. But if you're going to have it, just face the consequences. Careful if you are, basically.
Which is like for the rest of your life, really.
So, with all you guys now, what messages would you give out to other young people that want to become parents now?
Think straight before you have a child.
Don't do it.
I don't know, because I feel I've got myself ready now. I feel excited now.
Okay.
And I've got my man to support me in that, so it's all right. But
I've
given up my childhood sort of thing. I don't feel like I'm a child. I don't feel like I need to go out and that anymore. But some people get pregnant at 18 on purpose and start families and get married and all that. But
I think it's definitely make sure you're in a secure relationship, because babies can split up the most secure of relationships. So I think it's definitely make sure you're in a secure relationship. I mean, Kirsty's lucky she's got her man. His dad hasn't had nothing to do with him. Alicia's baby's dad is on the verge at the moment. I think it's just make sure you're in a secure relationship, to be honest. Because a lot of parents, when they tell the parents aren't happy, they don't support you, and if you've got nobody around you to support you, you're going to feel really lonely. And, God forbid what you might think of doing at the end of it all.
So, say if you could stand on a pedestal and tell all the youth something, what would you say to them, up-and-coming youngsters?
Just to learn more about sex education, probably ask their parents maybe, even though it could be a bit hard, but just to know the facts probably.
Don't get pregnant. Don't get pregnant. Make sure, that you've got
your stable
2 days.
life. Make sure you know that, yeah, this is me. Do you get what I mean? Don't get pregnant. Don't just go out there and think, yeah, I want a baby now. Because when you actually have that baby,
Everyone else has got one.
you're not going to want
Think twice,
it.
mate.
Think twice. Think twice. Some people even have to think 3 times, mate. I tell you.
So what message would you give out to other young people that are thinking of having a baby now?
Don't slack, pack the magnum.
Innit, man?
Hey, blood,
Any
don't forget
pubs,
protection, blood.
innit? You even come here, man, over to DJ Academy, you know, hook you up. Make sure you have your card, you know, get a few of them.
Yeah, don't slack and make double drop, innit? Make sure your girl's on a pill and make sure you got the magnum. That's all it takes. Don't be foolish, you know? You gotta be smart, because...
So what is that card there that you're just showing there?
Free condoms, you get 12 free condoms,
Is
yeah.
that part of the condom card scheme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got that.
Go to all different places, connections like the main one to get. You walk in, anyone with them little footsteps, you know, you can get your protection, you know, sort yourself out. Hook it
You
up.
don't want no HIV.
None of that.
No chlamydia, no chlamydia.
STD. No STD.
No chlamydia.
Basically, keep your sex life clean, you know?
I believe that young mothers should stick together, because even if the fathers are not there, then instead of fighting each other about, you know, this is my baby father and you teeth him or whatever, you should stick together as mothers and, you know, teach your child the positive thing in life. And there's too many people that argue about silly little things and don't mean nothing. You should, you know, just concentrate on your child and the future, because at the end of the day, if you haven't got your child, then what would you have?
What do you lot think about young parents of today?
Depends if they got the money to sort it out, yeah. If they got the love for the baby, it's different then, isn't it?
Have any of you lot got kids now?
No.
Reason being?
Smarter
No, I
than
ain't
that.
got no
Smarter than
kids
that.
out here.
Strapped up.
What do you think it takes in order to look after a baby?
Love,
Love.
affection and cash.
Yo. Yeah, it's filthy Luca right about now. Yo. Life's about choices. You gotta make the right ones. He got noises, fist cut fat guns, different voices. You got lap ones. If I do now ones, keep it on the low, but you just don't know the rhymes will flow when your hard work just won't show. Just another nobody with Joe, I know where is where you were gonna go. Average, blind like cabbage. We belong to garage, breathtaking like a horse-drawn carriage. And I come wild, just like a savage. My hard work showing, my rhymes are flowing. You gotta work hard to get where you're going. Local fitness, music's my business. Yo. I'm moving in a forward direction. My lyrics spread just like an infection. Stand up tall just like an erection. Whenever hit me, it was get a deflection. She gotta go just like an inspection, cause I'm dirty like a brown injection. See you just like a reflection. I'll leave your face with a clown's complexion. Come against me, gonna need protection like a bulletproof vest, not contraception. I will make you ill with no exception. Breaking out like Shawshank Redemption. I'm always gonna win just like an election. Come to my rhymes, I've got a collection. Selection right to perfection. Filthy Luca, aka Chaos Kid is what my name is, and I forgot to mention.
So whose responsibility do you think it is to stop unwanted pregnancies from happening?
Both parties really, well.
Both.
Straight.
That's
Contraception both ways.
Okay. So you should be teamed up. The girl should have the pill and the
Yeah.
guy be
If it's
there.
a long time relationship, get me? Can't.
So how would you lot feel if you was to get a girl pregnant now?
Depends who the girl is really.
But if she was like wifey material, then
Oh yeah. If
Take
she
it
ain't
off
up,
her. I don't
no,
really
fuck
sleep
it.
with
If
girls
the
unless
girl
they're
ain't up
wifey
to the
material.
standard, I'll take the baby off her.
No, take it off her.
Straight up.
How do you feel about young mums? You know, from about 15 upwards. How do you feel about that?
Sorry for them.
Sorry.
No, I think you should be more responsible, definitely at that age. You should obviously know what the precautions are, so you need to be more careful. I wouldn't personally have done it in my age, but if you get into that situation, then I think that you've messed your life up, to be honest, for the rest of your life.
What's your views on young mothers, like 15, 16-year-olds?
It's not right. It's not right. They need to, like, if you get pregnant at that age, you need to, like, either have an abortion or like just yeah, because it's not right.
Slag man.
Yeah. Nah, it's not right.
You have to become a man to realise to bring up a child. You're not a man, you can't bring up a child. How can you teach a child to be a man when you're a kid yourself?
What about young people drinking? That's fine.
That's the parents' fault.
Why'd you say that? It's not the parents' fault.
It is the parents'
It's
fault.
not the-
Because I was brought up with discipline and I know right from wrong. I know kids drink, but I mean,
when you drink at a young age, you get in trouble, and if you carry on
It's not the
drinking, you
parents'
get in
fault.
more trouble.
I
and then
find
you're in
it's from
prison,
school
and then you know
because
what's
all
going
children come together and they all think everything's cool. Like if someone has a cigarette, they all think it's naughty, but because it's naughty, it's like exciting because no one's really allowed to do it. And when you're that age, you do it, wouldn't you?
So when would you
That's
say?
how I started smoking.
When you see young people now, though, and you see them drinking, how does that make you feel?
I just hope that they're careful, to be honest with you, a lot of the time, because I know that I got into a few bits of trouble when I was younger. So as long as they're careful and they know what they're doing, but I think that they should just be a bit more sensible.
You should live your life until you grow. Be stupid, be young, be like stupid, and when you grow up, and then when you're finally grown up and responsible, then have kids and then carry on.